Alright guys, my 2-week fitness video journal is finished. I finished about last week, so I was going to take the time and make this video to recap the whole 2 weeks. So here we go. So I was going to talk about the top 5 things that helped me lose weight during this 2 weeks. Let's start with number 1, is my activity level. I focused on getting 10,000 steps a day no matter what. I used my Apple Watch, you can use a Fitbit. I use my Fitbit some, but I just did things I like to do. Walking, going to the park, hiking, playing basketball, playing soccer, and I think that's the best way to get started. If you already don't like the gym and you get started and you're just going to the gym every day, you're going to hate it. So find some things you like to do and get out there and do it. Set a goal every day and try to get it. Mine was 10,000 steps, and I think I got it every day of the 2 weeks, so that was the first step. The second thing is your eating habits. I kind of used intermittent fasting as a technique for me, and it works for me because I know myself, and I know a lot of times when you start going on a new diet, they preach the 5-6 small little meals a day, keep your metabolism up, but I know I can't make 5 or 6 good decisions a day, so I'm bound to screw 1 or 2 of those up and overeat or eat some junk. So that's what I liked about intermittent fasting, is pretty much I pushed my eating window later into the day, so I didn't take my first meal closer to lunch. So then I just ate from around lunchtime to dinner time, and then after dinner, no more calories, so I just consumed all my calories in that little window. I wasn't starving myself. I was still getting the right amount of calories, trying to eat good, clean, healthy food, make good decisions, no fast food or junk. The third thing I did was to drink a lot of water. That's the easiest thing to start. Just kick all the sodas and teas and sugar drinks or juice and just drink water. If you're going to start one thing to start your weight loss journey and you can't quite get your diet right or start exercising, just stop drinking calories and drink a bunch of water. Yeah, the first 3-5 pounds I lost was probably water weight, even though I've been drinking a lot of water daily for a long time. It's still a good motivator. It's still a good way to start. If you're drinking a ton of water and you lose a few pounds real quick, it's going to motivate you to keep going further and harder with your other eating healthy and exercising. So that's a good thing to start. I aim for 100 ounces a day, and I easily get it every day. I bring 100 ounces with me to work. So on top of that, I come home and I know I drink another at least big 32-ounce cup. So I'll get well over 100 ounces, and trust me, after a little while, you don't have to pee every 30 minutes. Your body adapts to it, so it's not so bad. Drink some water. The fourth thing is accountability. That's a big key. If you have a buddy, a friend who's going through the same thing, or if you start an Instagram account that's just specifically for eating good, diet, health, fitness. A lot of people like to leave comments and motivate you along the way, or like I did, I made videos that was stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something I don't necessarily like to be in front of the camera, but it definitely helped me stay on track, because all day you're thinking, no matter what I do, I'm gonna have to put it in my video, so I can't eat this, I'm not gonna slip up, I'm not gonna eat this junk, or I gotta get my steps in because that's my goal, and I gotta be accountable because I gotta talk about that later on camera. So that really helped me. So find what works for you. Like I said, Instagram account, just one buddy, a friend who can text you a couple times a day. It's important, like around lunchtime, come 11 o'clock, make a deal with someone, say, hey, hit me up 11:30 every day, ask me what I'm having for lunch, keep me on track so you're not slipping up and getting some junk food. So find your means of accountability and do it. The fifth and most important thing is your mindset. You really got to change the way you think. Us in America or across the world, We eat too much. We eat for pleasure. We eat to celebrate. We eat because we're sad. We eat because we're happy. My goal was to really try to change my mindset on everything and eat because my body needs the fuel. So find pleasure in something else. Eat just because your body needs certain nutrition. It's hard to do. It's hard to kick the habit of eating for pleasure because I was the worst at it, you know. I would tell myself going into the day, I'm going to be good today. I'm going to eat real good. I'm going to eat Subway or a salad for lunch, and then I would be driving to that place to get the salad, and I'd pass like Panda Express or some Chinese or pizza buffet, and my mind would take over and say, oh, turn here. I'd go there and I'd eat some junk. It's a crazy thing. So, I mean, if you're thinking about starting a weight loss journey, I think most people will start thinking they need a weight loss program or a personal trainer. I think the biggest thing is you need a psychiatrist because it's the biggest mind game out there. So get your mind right and you'll get your body right. Now I want to take you back to my fitness tracker. Another tool I use that was, accountability tool is to track what I was doing every day, show it on the video. So I'm going to show the whole 2 weeks real quick just to show what I did and what I achieved. So let's take a look. All right, here we are on the fitness tracker, the full 2 weeks of my daily fitness video journal. I use this tracker every night to log my few goals, my daily goals that I was trying to achieve. And here's my day one. I weighed in at 222 pounds on day one. Let's see, the final, after a full 2 weeks, I was 209.8. So that was a total of weight loss of 12.2 pounds. So over 12 pounds in 2 weeks. I'll take that. So let's see, I tracked my weight. Some people say don't weigh in every day, weigh in whatever, once a week. I like to see it every day. It just motivates me to either be better the next day or to know what I did the day before was good and to keep doing it. Obviously, you have fluctuations, and if you go up the next day, you shouldn't get depressed. I mean, stuff happens in your body. You'll be bloated or just holding too much water, bunch of things. So don't pay attention to it if you do track it every day. But obviously, if you gain a couple pounds and you know your last day was a cheat meal, and you know why. So don't cheat so hard. And then, so my second column was break fast. So that's when I would break my fast for the day while I was intermittent fasting. I tried to push it into lunch. Just a few times I went before lunch, but for the most part it was 11:30 or so or after. I would have my first meal, start consuming calories then, and then I would come home from work about from the 6 to 7 o'clock window, and then have my last calories. I'd have snacks during the day a little bit, but it was always just like an apple or a banana or some sort of fruit. So that's how I was doing that. This column was just confirming that, making sure I was drinking more than 100 ounces of water. So I was successful every single day on that. And then I tracked my steps for the day. So I stayed over 10,000 every single day. This one shows 9,192, but I know I was over 10,000 because I was at the pool for a couple hours and walking around, swimming around. I know I got over 10,000 on that day. So that was pretty much that. You can make your own sort of this. It's really easy, or you can make your own version, or you can take a paper and pencil and keep a tablet. Whatever you do, it helps to track it and pay attention. I'm going to keep this going. This is real simple. It's real easy to do. It's not too many things. I'm not counting calories. I never did count calories the whole time. I don't like to do that. I don't like macros or paying too close attention. My goal was just being a caloric deficit every day. And I did that by watching what I was eating, intermittent fasting, and shrinking my eating window, and then making sure I was burning enough calories too to stay in the deficit. So that's what I did. And so what's next? I'm not sure what sort of videos I'm going to make in the future, but I will probably start a short little series of videos to try to see the death of this thing, the beard. So my goal was once I got to 200 pounds, the beard comes off. So I might start a countdown video series of pushing to get my weight down. I'm down. Let's see, that was 209. I'm probably like 208, 207 right now, almost a week later or half a week later. So it shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to push in about another week or two, get it to 200. So I'll think of some sort of video to do around that. And I'd also probably just going to do some videos of me doing what I do, exercise or going out on some adventures or anything like that. So stay tuned, check back, check me out on Instagram, follow me on YouTube as well. I got a Facebook also, and feel free to shout out, leave a comment, I'll comment back. Message me if you need an accountability partner. I don't mind checking in on you if you ask me to. So I will see you guys in the next one.